self-inductance of a solenoid. Now we have already learned what is a self-inductance, and now we try to see that what would be the self-inductance for a solenoid. As we have already discussed that inductors would have self-inductance, and I showed it with like this, the coils with the inductance L, and we have also told that this inductors generally either they will be this kind of coils, or they would also be, or they can also be the solenoids, right? So this inductance generally it depends on the number of turn of the coil, or the material that is inside. Suppose the material of the solenoid, the material with which these coils are made, the number of turns, all these things would matter to determine what is the inductance for this inductor. Now when we are talking about the self-inductance of a solenoid, so let's see, this is a solenoid which has a length L. Suppose this is length L, and it has a cross-sectional area A, and the current through this solenoid is I. So therefore there would be the magnetic field that we have already known. The magnetic field is B, which is given as mu naught Ni, whereas N is the number of turns per unit length, right? So the magnetic field due to the solenoid is given as mu naught Ni, that we have already learned, that magnetic field for a solenoid would depend only on the current and the number of turns per unit length, nothing else. So this is the magnetic field. The magnetic flux of the solenoid is given by this, which is N. N is the total number of total number of turns, the magnetic field B, and cross-sectional area A. So here we have taken the angle theta as 0, right? Because if it is as we know that the magnetic flux is the magnetic field and dot product with the surface or with the area, and so B dot A would be the magnetic flux, where BA cos theta would be the value, and theta we take it 0, so cos 0 is 1. So therefore the magnetic flux is the total number of turns into B into A. Now as we know, the total number of turns is equal to the number of turns into the length. So number of turns per unit length into the total length would give me the total number of turns. So now if I see magnetic flux B, phi B is N into B into A, I just substitute N is N into L, B is mu naught N I into A, right? So this gives me mu naught N square L A into I. So this is the magnetic flux that we get for a solenoid. Now this solenoid, when it acts like an inductor, so we have already known that for an inductor this phi B is proportional to the current, or this phi B is equal to inductance into I, right? So this is a self-inductance. Now this is for a solenoid will be equal to mu naught N square L A into I, right? So therefore when we compare these two, we would definitely get the value of L as mu naught N square L into A. So the inductance or the self-inductance for the solenoid is equal to mu naught N square L into A. So this is the self-inductance of the solenoid.
If you like the video, then press the like button, subscribe to the channel and press the bell icon.